Okay, let's go food shopping, and I wanted to do a video just really explaining how you can understand food labels and how you can feel confident that what you put in your trolley is healthy. Okay, so it's really important, so noisy, to understand about labels, because I find that with a lot of my clients, they assume that they're buying stuff that is really healthy because it might say something like it's low fat, low sugar, or it's kind of farm fresh. You know, what you have to remember is a lot of this stuff is really clever marketing, because at the end of the day, these manufacturers don't really care so much about your health. They are just wanting to make money. So I'm going to show you how to always choose the healthy option. Okay, so here's a really interesting thing. Oats porridge is really good for us. But again, here, like I picked up one that says it's original, it's just oats and nothing else. But actually, when I read the label, it's got whole grain rolled oats, so that's good for me. But then it's also got milk powder and it's got sugar in it. Whereas instead, I could get something that has literally, look at the ingredients, it's just got oat flakes, so I know what one I'm getting. I want the ones without sugar. And also, how funny is this? Up here, healthy cereals and then children's cereals. I mean, I have 2 cats, but if I had children, I wouldn't want them to have their children's cereals. I definitely want them to have the healthy cereals. So this looks so scary. I feel like if I drink that, I'm probably going to turn into an alien. It's called Mountain Dew. It is sugar-free. God knows what is in that to make it that colour. So I might just stick to the clear stuff. It's far safer. That is so going back. Where'd that come from? Yep. So the other thing that supermarkets tend to do is they encourage you to buy way too much. You know, everything is like buy one, get 20,000 free. I often find that sometimes the more fluorescent the colours are on the stuff, it just means, not always, but the majority of the time, it is full of absolute rubbish. At least it's honest. At least it is really honest, telling you what it is. Let's see how many grams of sugar there are in sugar. There are 99.95 grams of sugar in sugar. And do you know what's really funny? In this one, let's see. I bet there is nothing else added. So once you've found a product that you know is healthy, it's a really good idea because there's so many. Just compare one to another and just find the one that is the healthiest one. And it might take a bit of time, but next time you go shopping, at least you know what one to put in your trolley. And always just stock up on the really healthy things, staple things we need in our diet, such as eggs, you know, and it's about avoiding processed food. Have salad leaves, you know, go for like herbs. These are great to really turn any dishes into things that burst with flavour. And don't forget amazing things like avocados, which are full of the really good fats. And there's so many different things. We can make chocolate mousse with avocado, put in salads, so many good choices. So there's a really good tip. Instead of buying a medicine ball, buy a melon. They're seriously heavy. And of course, the best aisle to be walking down is the fruit and veg aisle, because here you have got foods which we call as whole foods. So there won't be a list of ingredients because it is just that whole food. In other words, it's not processed. This is where you don't have to juggle with your health because you are eating all your vitamins and minerals. And things like bananas, let's not forget what a great pre or post workout snack they are. And the other thing a lot of the supermarkets do now, which is really good, if you haven't got a spiralizer, you can buy pre-bought spiralized vegetables to have instead of pasta. Okay, so that took a long time. Well, it would take a long time if you don't really understand how to read labels. That's why I suggest that at the end of this video, take a little screen grab of what I'm going to post up, which breaks it down into how easily you can read food labels to make sure you're eating the right things, the healthy choices. Of course, there is chocolate in there. Balance, all about balance. Okay, so take a screen grab of this. This is really handy for you to have on your phone, so every time you go shopping, you can now have a quick refer to this so you know that you are buying the healthiest version of that food product. So this is based on per 100 grams. Now that is really important to make a note of that. It's not per serving. Some food labels might just be, it's like a 25 gram food serving that they're talking about. If that is the case, you need to then times those readings by 4 because this is based on 100 grams. And obviously we want to, us girls, we love pink, we want to stick to that pink box when we can, you know, and these foods are going to simply be the most natural, healthy, whole foods in moderation. You know, just be really aware of these. And then obviously the food that's in the red, that not good, that is processed food. And remember, the thing is, we can still have occasionally what we fancy, but the majority of the time you always want to stick in that pink zone without a doubt. So don't forget, take a screen grab of that. And as I said, it is all about moderation, and 80% of the time be really good. And remember, with good foods, they taste good, you enjoy eating them, but 20% we're allowed a little bit of what we fancy, which is why at the end of this video I'm going to share with you what happened when I found the chocolate in the supermarket. Just in case they sell out. I did actually put all those big boxes back. Obviously, just a couple of little bars stayed in my trolley. But as I said, remember, it's all about balance.